What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 6 of the Fantasy Football Clowns podcast. I'm your host, Meej, joined today by Rox Lewis. Rox?
Hey, Meej, it's an honor to be on the show. I can't wait to talk some football.
All right, now jumping right into this, we've got some pretty significant stuff to break down. CEH dealing with an injury. We've got the long-anticipated return of Saquon Barkley, and the victor of the Saints QB battle in Jameis Winston. Now, Rox, what are your immediate thoughts about Jameis Winston in the Saints offense?
I love it. That's it. I've always been a fan of Jameis. The last 6 years he's been in the league. Everyone roots for him. He's just, when he passed for 30 interceptions, you just feel bad for him, but you're also rooting for him at the same time because you know how much he wants to win, and you know how much he loves football. If you've ever watched the documentary on him, you know just like where he comes from and why he wants to be here so bad. I'm just happy for him. Good for him, man.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you on that one. He's an extremely hard worker, and I'm also going to throw in there, I think he's a more complete quarterback over Taysom Hill. Now, Taysom Hill is definitely a more creative player in the offense, but I'm gonna just put it out there. Jameis Winston is an actual quarterback.
Yep.
Whoa, okay. Now, from a fantasy perspective, this is actually very good for Alvin Kamara because Jameis Winston's going to check down to him more. We have a realistic possibility of Kamara seeing 125-plus receptions this season. I mean, it's him and Marquez Callaway in the offense. That's it. And if you want to throw in Taysom Hill for a play every now and then, sure. But until Michael Thomas is back, it's those two guys in the offense. Now, I thought Kamara's going to have a pretty big season regardless of the quarterback, but he's shown to be a better player with an actual quarterback instead of Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill runs, and so does Kamara. Now, on the goal line last season, Taysom Hill saw 9 goal line carries to Kamara's 12. Now, you might think, Kamara won. Yeah, but Kamara's a running back. Taysom Hill's a quarterback. That's not how it works. This is a good move for Kamara's fantasy perspective overall. Now, breaking down Saquon Barkley's long-anticipated return. Rox, what can we expect to see from Barkley this season?
You can expect a lot. What did the Giants miss most last season? Saquon Barkley. It's obvious. Their offense took a huge regression. Daniel Jones only threw for 9 touchdown passes last year, which is just horrible for a starting quarterback. What was it, 9 or 12? He needs Saquon Barkley. It was obvious in 2019 when Saquon Barkley's on the field. He's just better. Saquon Barkley elevates that Giants offense, and he's just such a huge impact to the team overall. I expect a lot of big things from him and the Giants offense in 2021.
Yes, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. I mean, I'm a big fan of the Giants offense this season. They've made some upgrades on both sides of the field. I mean, Barkley returning is obviously an extremely large part of that team's overall capabilities, and I'm excited to see what Barkley does. Now, from a fantasy perspective, I'm still not touching him in the first round. I like my guys 2 years off of surgeries. I mean, you got to play it safe, I think, with the first-round pick. You don't want him going down. And there's also just the sheer possibility that this offense is horrible. I mean, I'm rooting for them. I think that they could be very good, but they could also just absolutely stink, right? I mean, it is what it is.
I have to disagree with you there. I think with the additions of Kenny Golladay, they brought in John Ross, they drafted Kadarius Toney. There's so much more guys that you have to focus on in this offense now. And who knows, is the offensive line good? Are they not good? But there's so many more guys on this field that you're going to have to pay attention to. And it might just open up for Saquon Barkley just to be himself and just play football.
Yeah, and exactly. And I hope that is the case. I mean, you love to see the more fantasy points, the better, regardless of who's scoring them, right? Now, moving on from the Saquon Barkley return, which everyone's excited about. Guy's a great guy, great athlete. We need him in the sport. Now, moving on from that, The CEH injury. Now, he was diagnosed with an ankle sprain, and your immediate thoughts are, oh my god, Michael Thomas had the same thing. CEH is in trouble. Wrong. Now, Michael Thomas had a high ankle sprain. It sounds similar, completely different injury. Michael Thomas is clearly still hurting from that. Lots of off-season drama, and there probably will be current season drama just because it's Michael Thomas. But, yep, shots. All right, we get it. Now, CEH. So he's going to be there for week 1. We've seen reports that he's doing better. He's getting it checked out. He's going to be all right. Rocks. What are your immediate thoughts on CEH and the Chiefs' offense entering this season?
Well, you know my thoughts on CEH and the Chiefs' offense. I love the Chiefs' offense. Not a huge fan of CEH, though. I'm not drafting him high. There's too many guys on that offense for him to succeed, in my opinion.
I'm going to interrupt you. I mean, you're right about that. You got to think, how many touches is he going to receive? I mean, there's Travis Kelce. Mm-hmm. There's Tyreek Hill.
Yep.
There's even Mecole Hardman and Demarcus Robinson they're not bad players. They're gonna command targets.
They're solid.
Now, CEH, and this is my personal opinion, and I know I share this opinion with several other people in the fantasy community and in the football community in general. The Chiefs committed a crime when they selected CEH in the first round. Now, it's not the fact that they selected a running back, it's the fact that they selected CEH. He didn't do anything in particular to make me go, oh my god, this guy is definitely a first round pick. They just stole him, right? No. They should have even a guy like DeAndre Swift would have been a better pick just because of his actual talent and ability. And last season, CEH was gifted probably the best spot you could even ask for as a running back in a high powered offense to be the lead running back right out of the gate, right out of the draft, and he failed.
Now, I don't think he failed, but a better word to describe that situation is underachieving. Look, he made it to the Super Bowl in his first year. Did he really fail?
I mean, sure, I guess you're right, but from a fantasy perspective, he was being drafted in the first round, I believe, is the 6th overall pick in Yahoo formats. I would consider that failing. I would definitely consider it underachieving, but that's pretty much it. After that rant, we hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you, Rocks, for joining me.
Anytime.
And if you like what you heard, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, let us know what you need help with next, what you'd like to hear, and it would mean a lot to me if you considered subscribing. And thank you guys for tuning in.